These were the best highlights from the matchup between OpTic Texas and Vegas Falcons from Week 2 of the CDL Major 3 qualifiers.
Gun for the job, ripping heads, the trades the whole way through, and thus far, a beautiful P2 hold from the Falcons. 40 seconds to go.
The net remains strong. OpTic Texas do not bring any wire cutters to get through that one. Hook, though, nice slide on OX, and he finds a way through the front now over to the left flank. It's Arstees v Skyz over to time. Once again, Priest a 5-1, makes it 6-1. What a hold! 4 dead for OpTic. Falcons running it up.
This might be one of the best P2s we've seen all year. If it continues to go this way, this is typically a hill where it's flip jumps because of those spawns. Number 3, Skyz spawning in the back. Falcons have to read it. Number 8 gonna pick it up, but a little bit too late. So as good as the P2's been, maybe not quite perfect. How dare you Falcons not get the full 60? In the meantime, though, well, they won't get the spawns either. Shotzzy fries his former teammate in Pred, and now OpTic regard. But Hoog is the man that had a big responsibility, and it's to try to lock this time down on rotation. And well, at least the first step he was able to do very successfully, but eventually they get broken, and Shotzzy did not spot the supine player. Makes me happy when even Shotzzy can't see those guys, because I never can.
What?
Oh.
It was that from Skyz. Oh man, I was trying to make
soaking up the time, and RC's maybe him and Pred need to be worried about the pinch. Shotzzy toying with the idea, but so far the P3's not been too bad.
Not bad at all. Absolute battle continuing here on time. Pred on the slide. Pred on the 2. What a kill. Let's go for a listen in with the Vegas Falcons.
Him and Enxid working through the front.
Right through the front. Oh my goodness. Over the top of Dashi. Cut down. Enxid now trying to pick up the red dots all over that minimap. Over to P2. Get in there, son. No. Skyz brought down finally by Priest, who gets a little bit of time coverage there. 3 dead. Falcons with time. Great coverage up close now from Pred. You've still got OpTic spawning in the back though. That's where Enxid picks up 2. The 3rd not going to be there. Here comes Pred. A lightning fast attack from the Falcons. Read by Skyz and dealt with. To the front we go. What a hard point.
Skyz, though, he does not have reinforcements. He was the lone man, and RC's was the guy picking up the cut, and Priesta wins the big one inside the time. A game where P2 has been the difference maker, and Falcons again lock it down for a substantial chunk and even flip one guy out. So they have a 70-point lead going into new time. This is Falcons right now. This is a stranglehold setup they have here on P3.
It's incredible, man. It's a great war of attrition right now. So you've maintained the time, you're maintaining spawns, and you're finding all the kills. Wicked stuff from OpTic. This is exactly what they need to maintain this pressure. Priesta finds a small opening to cut through the middle of the map. He has made it across. This is an opportunity right now. Vegas possibly able to turn it on his head. He gets through. X into the back line. There's a wide open hole here in the setup of OpTic, and Priesta punches through. Dominance asserted. It's 10 for the win.
And they got the back spawns. This is going to be it. Enxid shutting down Shotzzy as well. Falcons, best hardpoint team in the game, Miles.
On the edge of intel, here we go.
No trophies. Stun connects. First blood falls. Trades out and about though. 3v3. Red good shots laying on the stair, and everybody's wanting.
Yeah, this is massive damage. Get in there, Arstees finding another one, looking for the feet of Dashi though. Pred, he sends it past. Doesn't get a kill. Back over to Alec. Pistol in hand. Priesta by his side. And now a 1v1 that comes to a close under a hail of Strider fire. Falcons strike first.
Every round is going to be a battle, but every round Falcons win. Enxid will have the brightest smile on his face. And Alec versus Skyz is, well, Skyz.
So one and done series, folks. You want them 10 CDL points. Historic moment for the Falcons organization here in the COD world, but lest we get ahead of ourselves, let's get in towards the B-bomb site right now for OpTic. All they've got to deal with is Enxid for now. Arstees on the push forward. And Shotzzy runs around the corner and meets a lot of trouble. Here we go. The fight is on.
Oh, actually causes problems. He still gets the first blood. He gets you 2. The trade's going to be quick, though. So 2 versus 2. OpTic do not have the bomb in hand, though it is nearby. And Pred spotted, traded out, and a 1 versus 2 for Priesta. World champ. See if he has the ice.
Second man pushes right up. Damage is there. Priesta managing not to take any. Whoa! Nearly pulls off a miracle kill on a hook. Dashi with a perfect coverage, and that is the synergy you want to see there for OpTic Texas. He'll get into play a little bit later, but in the meantime, we're going to see the bomb planted. Nades up over the top. Good connect. A little bit of damage there. Anyone able to capitalize? Enxid still behind enemy lines.
Well, he's chasing, and his teammates are waiting on the information. Look at the arrows starting to turn for the flank because they're worried about Dashy. 3 different players now turning worried about it. You get the first blood, but now you only have 28 seconds.
Perfect feed there. Pred up close. Opening exchange 1 there. The trades, though, on point. Arstes finds his second on the round. Exit to stage. Time ticking. They've got to move faster than this. You still have to defuse the bomb. Eyes on the last man. Skyz, can they bring him down? Yes, they can. What a move. The Falcons. They get the defuse, and they pick up. And now it has to be a gunfight, and not ideal situation for Priester to be in. He can play this as slowly as he wants, but Enxid, he and Arstes working the flank together, managed to get something going here. 30 seconds to go. Dashy tears the stage asunder. Oh, and it's now a 2v2. Pred and Priester. Over to the PP duo. They've got Hook tagged up. They can't get the finishing kill. Dashy's on coverage from high ground. He should have this round safe. But the battle, though, up close and personal is not over yet. Here comes the Chow. Can they get him off the bomb? Big Bruce. Perfect positioning. That's the PP we were looking for.
Beautiful. That is exactly sight. Might have another round like that again.
RC can't play. OpTic have been so ineffective at the retakes here on the B-bomb site, but this time trying to make it different. Pred, he is wounded. Has to get out with his life. He can do that. The Shotzzy's going to be the first man for OpTic now to enter the B-bomb site. And once again, the RC. Buzz. It's got everyone on edge. Pred, the Guardian Angel right now. Man advantage for the Falcons. Back into the site.
What is going on? What is going on, brother? Shotzzy running into death. Everybody's getting traded. And all of a sudden, Skyz is in a 1 versus 2. 20 seconds on the clock, and Skyz is a clutch player. But Pred roaring rips his head off. And OpTic might have just thrown that one away.
That was Pred for the ace, I believe. Wow. Unbelievable. Predwood. The Giga Chad. Cool, calm, and collected. Make sure the hair is right. You're on map point.
And he wants to break him down. He's on for the Asim revenge game. Do not know. Shotzzy must have had somebody one shot to chase like that, but he is behind all of them. They just broke glass. Arceus has 2 players lined up in front of him. There's the first, but should get traded out. You don't read Dashy. You do get a 2v2, but he's at least slowed the pace down. His teammates have the extra edge on the defensive end. It is ARs all over the place on this map for the 2v2.
A-bomb site, we're committing to this one. Skyz is going to try to take as much ground as he can. And he's going to take the ground. Yeah, sure is. Can he get the second player as well? He's finessing. Schmoving. Pred can't get the 1v1. He's desperate for it. Finally involved. But he's been tagged up. And here comes Dashy to try to force the round 11. And it's happening. We go deep. We go as far as we can. We're getting it, folks. Gongs out. OpTic on attack. Vegas Falcons, this will be the first round 11 they have ever won in the CDL. OpTic to tie up the series. Heavy commit towards A. RC in play as well.
Pred driving on the wrong side of the road, being born out of Australia, but he's at least slowed down the pace. The nades always so close from the Falcons to getting the kills, but no first blood just yet.
They're still unable to connect. Coordinated team nade, not quite there. Skyz with the slow peek, nice shots into Arstes again. Not enough for any kills right now. Nervous tension in the air as we try to find an opening, try to create something. Is anyone in position? Yeah, Enxid on the route. Did he get spotted? Has he done it again? I do believe so. Is anyone looking for this? Meanwhile, another A-bomb plant for OpTic.
Deja vu, man. Enxid, he gets the Call of Duty time to get through on the pinch. His teammates trying to recollect. You gotta be quick.
He's done it. First blood, dashing out of position. That's your insurance policy gone. OpTic now scrambling to try to make something work here. But wait, plan B's looking pretty solid so far. Shotzzy behind the beer crates. He gets 1. He can't get any more. 2v2. They know a man beneath the stage. Priester sends it. A blind pistol fight as Hook turns it into a 2v1. P-Dog, can you find the 1v1? Shots are there and it's done. OpTic survive the round 11. What a fantastic game of red card that was.
But you have only just now captured your first segment. And OpTic right now, I mean, they got bodies everywhere surrounding this A zone. Arceus, though, doing what he can. Great tags, and if he can stay alive, it's huge. That's your teammate. Keep that guy alive.
He's twisted. Absolutely lit. Whoa, he's turned. Daddy, Alec, Pred there on the pinch, picking up 1 or 2 shoulders. Good gunny from Dashy. What a pistol that man has got.
On the point.
0.3. We're in. Stack it. A big kill.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, they're alive. They've done it. They've captured A. Quickly. Oh, the swing and a miss, but Skyz with the pistol as well. Over to B we go.
I mean, what is this round? I can't believe they just delivered. Priestess on it. They're working the left side of the map, and they are working as a unit.
Together, and what a unit it is. Pred gets through. And a kill. Dashy saw the man upstairs. 9 of 5. Falcons putting in the work right now. Pred trying to get another one in this life. Brilliant play from Shotzzy to stay alive. They get onto the zone for a second. 16 seconds to go. No lives left. OpTic are holding it.
That was a huge win from Shotzzy. That should seal the deal. Yeah, Dashy from over top is just going to close that one down. Pred found his moment. I mean, he took the route, won a big gunfight against Took, but that little dance battle between him and Shotzzy just had the 2-2 split. They actually had no pressure towards the middle of the map, so maybe trying to play off the Falcons and see if you can get them to tweak and overcommit. And in the meantime, Shotzi's gotten to work, found the first kill. Dashy is just keeping everything nice and slow. And you got a body on the A zone, so the clock is fine, but there the kills fall through for the Falcons. And an interesting opening break. Not too sure what the concept was, but Falcons handle it perfect.
Wow, okay, Arstees is cooking today, folks. So is Pred. There are a lot of dangerous animals in the waters in Australia, but right now Pred in an empty pool, the most dangerous one. The trap is now set. You are in it now, OpTic. Skyz battling for his life, trying to get out of this one. 8 life lead as the Falcons keep kicking ass in spawn. 12 to 22. Falcons with a commanding lead. And 15 seconds to go on the clock here. They're trying to stop anything. Only man able to make something happen right now is Skyz, and he's alive. So, Enxid trades it immediately. That should be the round, folks. Last ditch attempt now from OpTic to get into it. Enxid causing problems. Shots are in, enough damage for Pred to finish up the last man. Here we go. Hook wins his fight. Priest has got to go big. Can't get it done. Halfway through A, it's not happening again. Is it happening again, Chance? The answer is yes.
We're getting caught without pre-aim, and this is a little bit scattered there. Get an extra segment if you can. I think would be the ideal thing from OpTic. But all things considered, we're tied up on that front. And just a last-ditch attempt. Shotzzy kicking it off, and he does get out without getting traded. Nash's got the help, so a little bit of potential here. A 1v8, though, from Shotzzy is Miles. I feel like I might have lost you. But he does not get the tick. Falcons there in the end, and they get the elimination. So 2 very similar rounds. We just saw the A zone, the zone. RCs gives you that intro kill, catching the player underground, and everybody doing their job. Enxid getting great intel on Dashy behind enemy lines. The front lines there for Pred. Every kill rolling through, and Pred maybe has found his brand new home by Art. This is what he lives for. The Reaper of Albagra on these attacking rounds. When he gets in these types of spot, when Pred needs to slay, he becomes the best in the world. 4-man wipe. The spawn's gonna be a dagger. The A zone is gonna fall, and this is looking to be shaped up absolute devastation. 29 to 20 in the kills column. OpTic scattered, torn, beat down, looking for the bailout. There's maybe a double stack rolling through. Pred finally gets caught, but that is a wonderful life he just had. And Falcons, frankly, I mean, you might be able to win this round just on the kills column. They have an 8 life lead. Not getting any help. Maybe it's just the coverage. Maybe it was number 8 on the minimap, Arcees, that was able to protect his boy. OpTic can't make anything happen. And Pred right back to prime position, draining the life count. The second segment has rolled through. And OpTic Texas, well and truly, they have just gotten run over in this round. How about that? You get the show saying, hey, Falcons, you want to get all the kills from top art? Well, now it's my turn. By the time he makes his move, actually, those players getting through, and Skyz, for the moment, does not have a ton of help. Dashy gets traded out. He was the man out of palms, but 2 players to deal with, and Priest and RC's bamboozled. Looking up top, Skyz was down low, and a 5 life lead from OpTic. The back and forth game continues, and now you're just trying to get out of spawn as Skyz, the dance moves on point. He's making TikToks in the lobby. The 2-piece, the 5 spree, and OpTic right now respond. We might have have ourselves a round 5 rolling through as Skyz looking unstoppable. 22-16.
Here we go. P-Dog on the dive. Pred finding the first opener there, and the trades are so good right now. Priester managing to keep the zone safe for a Mo. Hook shots he brought down. Still keeping the capture going, though. You have to get rid of Hook off the time. Here comes the coverage. The boys have shown up. Sweet nades. Get him out of time. Pressure still there. Shots from Hook. Not able to get the kill chance. He's still getting the capture. It could be over right here, right now. Last man. Woo, nearly gets it with a pistola, but a minute to play. No more lives, Falcons. The capture. It's happening. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, for the Falcons, you actually want to die. They're just getting spawn trapped.
Oh, wait, an opening, though. They do manage to make their way out through B. So now Hook grabs himself the aims of Arstes. He's got his teammate on the zone. Pressure now on the spawners. This is huge. Shots from Hook at that range with the PDW keeping it going. The B zone, we're looking at one segment closure on its way, and A might be done as well.
Yeah, the double capture, actually. So now the pressure's on for the Falcons. They bottled the spawn trap. OpTic fought out, and it was a force spree from Hook in the meantime. Finally, they catch him. And the A zone actually hasn't been captured. And Sachi gets traded. So, I mean, all's well that ends well. But now OpTic running out of time.
Running out of time, running out of chances. Got to get this going. Pred drains the segments. Tactical retreat. Gets off time for a moment. Aims at the ready. Trying to take on all comers. Come at me, bro, he says. 10 seconds for the play. Reads Hook. Guns him. Brings him down. Over to the A zone, though. You do have the time. Exit from behind now. Catches 2. On the front, Priester. Oh, my God. What a play. And that might be the map. Falcons have done it. And Enxid knows. What a moment for that young man. They get themselves in there, get some early time. Now push the front line forward, but no Daddy Alec. Oh my word. Wait a minute. Any more players here? Yeah, Shotzzy finally brings him down. Traded out on the front side of the point. And now OpTic are spawning green, and it's the wrong kind of green they want right now. Can they get it into time? No. Good plays out of the Falcons to hold it. OpTic still trying to make this play work.
Oh, Priester wins the big one. Yeah, Priester wins that first one, and that sets him up for the rest. Skyz, though, clean up crew, but for the final 20, he's not going to get it. Hook might be that guy. Battle for spawns, and Shotzzy takes down Arstes.
Alec, there's two in the back. There's 2 in the back. They double hit me in the back. Double hit me in the back.
No, I'm going top it. I'm also going top. One guy's over here. Am I out?
Back right.
I mean, that was technically a listen-in. I'm seeing Dashy and the player cams look entirely defeated. And from OpTic, they dropped Pred, said they're never going to play with him again, picked him back up, dropped him again, and here they are getting beat down by him. 100-point lead. Enxid is roaring. We know what's going to happen. We know how this map is going to finish.
We know exactly how it's going down, folks. The writing is on the green wall once again. The shots are there. Enxid, it is just feeling like an impossible situation for OpTic. They're so close they could taste it. The first series win for the Vegas Falcons. Vindication for all 4 of those players. For Pred against a team that dropped him. The discarded, unloved champions.
We're joined right now, though, in our winner's circle. Welcome, Enxid, to the winner's circle on the Call of Duty League. It took you a while, but you're finally here. How does this match win? Or I guess, what does it mean to you?
First thing, like, hello, how are you doing? That's, I feel like, you know, I feel so better now. This is my first win in the league. We deserve this. Also, I trust my teammates because this I play so good now. That's it. You know, like I feel better now.
He's losing his voice. I love it.
We're all so happy for you, Enxid. You know, this has been a very long time coming for you. And, you know, it feels like every time we watched you play, we got to see your progression as a player. Did you feel that, like, the win was coming? Like, with scrims, with this new team, did it just feel like a build-up that kept accumulating to this moment?
You mean with the new team?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel the winning is coming. Also, like we can win the tournament, not also the series. My teammates like look so good. Also, like I around with 4 ring. Also, my coach had 3 ring. You know, like I feel so better. I can improve so fast because the guys. And also, like we will improve. We will do everything good, inshallah.
Actually, man, how much fun? How much fun are you having right now?
How can I say? I'm so happy. I am so, you know, like, I feel everything now.
I love that, man. Hey, good
Thank
luck
you
in
so
your
much.
guys' matches, and hopefully you guys can
Thank
make a
you so
run
much.
for winners bracket.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll let you go celebrate with Pred and the rest of the team. Congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you.
Enxid even turned Maven around. He was originally a hater. He's like,
did.
this guy won't be around long.